In a sun-dappled forest filled with singing birds and blooming wildflowers lived a cheerful little mole named Margo. Her fur was soft and pure white, like fresh snow, and her nose was a bright cherry red. Margo loved nothing more than exploring the forest with her best friend, a tiny yellow duck named Pip. Pip was small, fluffy, and full of energy. He waddled wherever he went, and his happy little quack could make anyone smile. The two of them were inseparable, playing in flower fields, splashing in puddles, and finding little treasures in the woods. One warm afternoon, Margo and Pip were walking along their favorite path when a delicious scent floated through the air. Margo stopped, sniffed, and grinned. "Do you smell that, Pip?" Pip sniffed too and flapped his little wings. "Cherries! I smell cherries!" Excited, they followed the scent to a tall tree at the edge of the meadow. Its branches were filled with shiny red cherries. But one cherry, rounder, redder, and higher than all the rest, sparkled like a ruby in the sunlight. Pip's eyes widened. "Look at that one, Margo." "That's the perfect cherry," Margo agreed. But it was hanging way up high, just out of reach. "I'll try jumping," Pip said eagerly. He flapped his tiny wings and leapt, but barely made it off the ground. "Quack! Too short." "I'll try," said Margo, crouching low and springing up with a wee. But she was too short too. They both flopped onto the grass, giggling. "We need a plan," Margo said, tapping her nose thoughtfully. Pip looked at the big flower patch nearby. "What if we bounce off those? They're fluffy like pillows." Margo's eyes lit up. "Brilliant, Pip!" The two friends raced to the flower patch. Margo positioned herself just right, and Pip climbed onto her back. "Ready?" she asked. "Let's fly," Pip quacked. "1, 2, 3, bounce!" They launched into the air, spinning and laughing. Up, up they went, past the lower branches, higher than ever before. Margo stretched out her paw and plucked the cherry from its branch just as they began to fall. They landed in a bed of petals with a soft poof, holding the prize high in the air. "We did it!" they cheered, hugging the cherry between them. Sitting under the tree, they took turns nibbling the sweet, juicy fruit. Cherry juice dribbled down their chins as they laughed and leaned against each other. From that day on, whenever they saw something that seemed out of reach,